Natasha is on the phone today for our first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Mason who she really likes. So in a few minutes, we're going to call him, see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Natasha, how long has it been since you heard from Mason?
Oh, man, it's been like a couple days. Like, I don't know. He won't hang out with me again. I don't know. He just says he's busy. He has to work, family obligation.
Okay, but could that be legit if it's been a couple days, or the couple days is silence?
I mean, like, we work in the same building. I just don't get it. Like, it's just a bunch of BS, because he could just be busy, or I don't know. I feel like something else is going on. Like, we had such a great date. We had like fire. It was amazing. So like, the fact that he won't like just meet up for another happy hour right across the street from our office doesn't make sense.
Well, let's talk about the date. What part was? Let's hear about the fire.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. We had a really good time. Like, our date was like amazing. But, like, we were like touching, kissing. Like, we shared appetizers, and like, I don't know. Then we went back to his house, and we hooked up. I had to go. Like, I had to sneak out in the middle of the night because I had a early work day the next day. But I don't know. I just thought that since it was so hot, and really, I didn't see anything that went wrong. I just don't understand, like, why he can't even, like, meet up for a coffee in the lobby. Like, what in the heck?
Right now, it feels like you're a little eager. Have you expressed that eagerness at any point after? So you guys hooked up?
Well, yeah. But, like, okay, so I might have, like, kicked something when I left his house. That may have upset him. Like, I
took something?
When I was leaving. Yeah, I might have kicked something. Like,
kicked.
Like, my shoe. Well, there was like kitty litter on my shoe when I was leaving his house. So I was like, oh no, maybe I kicked over his cat's litter box. And maybe is that why he's not talking to me? I mean, I might be pissed about that.
So did you leave a mess behind you? Is that what you're saying?
It was dark. It was early. I didn't see it. I might have met. I don't even know if a cat was in there. I'm not.
Sorry, it's not funny.
Did you address the potential mess that you left? Did you say, sorry, I think I kicked something on my way out, or anything like that?
I want to explain myself, but like, I'm just not, he won't meet up with me. So he's just being cold. And after hooking up and after the way everything went, and then if I made a mess of his apartment, and if that's why he doesn't want to see me again, just tell me.
Yeah, that doesn't feel good.
Right.
Yeah, especially after hooking up with somebody. They do owe you a little something. That doesn't feel good.
You have family obligations. I don't even understand how many could be possible to me.
Aww.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and maybe get you another date if you still want one, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, and get your first date follow-up next.
First date follow-up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Natasha is on the phone today for our first date follow-up. She's getting ghosted by a dude named Mason. So in a second, we're going to call him, see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But real quick, Natasha, why don't you catch everybody up on your situation?
Basically, we work in the same building. We didn't realize we had worked together for so long, and then we met and we had drinks, we hung out, and we hooked up. I don't know, I maybe kicked over his cat box, and now he won't hang out with me, and he's giving me a bunch of weird excuses.
All right. And you think it might be because he kicked over the litter box on accident?
Legitimately. I don't know.
Well, we'll see if we can figure it out. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Mason, please?
Hey, it's Mason.
Mason, how are you?
Good. Who's this?
Oh, thank you for asking, Mason. My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Mason. The whole show's here. I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Oh, hey, guys.
Hey.
I've heard you guys. I heard you guys later. I heard you guys earlier.
Oh, sweet.
Cool. Well, thank you.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We're just calling to say thank you.
We are. That's part of it.
Yeah, we were watching you. Listen. We're actually calling you because we got an email about you, Mason.
Okay. So
it's from somebody who you went on a date with, but now you're ghosting. This is a first date follow-up.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
what are the accusations?
any idea of who would email us?
Natasha?
I'm pretty sure you're correct, Mason.
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
Natasha.
What happened?
She wants to know why you're ghosting her. She said she really liked you, but now you won't talk to her.
Okay, so, all right. Well, this is, okay, if she wants to hear it on the radio. So we obviously, like she told you guys kind of the basic what happened. We met and we went out for drinks, and then she might have spent the night. I don't know if I'm allowed to say.
Yeah, she told us that part.
Okay, cool. And then so we're drinking, and I'm a light sleeper. She spent the night, and I kept on waking up because she kept on farting. And I just
What?
And it's fine. There's nothing wrong with farts, but it's just a little bit like maybe I guess too soon for farts, if that makes sense. Like I just kind of met her, and I'm already hearing her fart. And it's
You
not
can't
bad.
really
Everyone does it.
Exactly. You can't really control your body. It's too soon. Hold it in.
That's funny.
Yeah. So, which is fine because I'm sure, like, who doesn't fart? So, but I was just a little bit much for me. It kind of gave me the ick. But there's no bad thing. I should have just got back to her.
It wasn't like while you guys were like out and stuff, was it?
No, I mean, I was sleeping. Who knows what she was, but I remember it being, it was just sleep.
Okay.
Farts.
Like I could see like if she was doing it on purpose or like blatantly in front of you in the middle of a conversation. But like if you're sleeping, you can't really control what's happening, right?
I know. That's why it's an embarrassing ick, I guess. I mean, I just again, like it's maybe if I just knew her longer, if it's like a dating thing, because there's nothing wrong with that when you're dating someone, but
I always get nervous about that. Falling asleep next to someone for the first time, if I'm going to fart or not.
That's what you get nervous.
Yeah.
What if you were in his position? I'm just curious, like how other people would handle that. Like if you were.
Well, she was sleep farting. I think that'd be cute. Unless they were like real bad ones.
Right,
But I'd be like, oh, that's cute. She doesn't even know she's farting. She'd be so embarrassed right now.
Right. Are you crying right now?
I'm just laughing, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, thank you for telling us the truth, Mason.
Yeah, I feel bad. I'm a light sleeper. I don't know what to say.
Okay, sure.
Mason, I don't know if you remember or not, but when we do the first date follow-ups, the other person is on the phone. So Natasha's on the phone and wants to talk to you.
All right.
Hey,
So she heard all that?
Hey.
Hey, Natasha.
I'm here. Hi.
Sorry.
Hi. Yeah. No, it's cool. Maybe, you were definitely farting. Like, also.
I was farting.
What did you guys have for dinner?
Yeah.
We had a lot of beers.
Okay.
And I was talking a lot, so I probably had a bunch of air in my stomach. Maybe I don't know if I remember. I don't know who was farting, but there was farting, dude. So maybe we'll drink
I think
or something.
when I toot, it's cute, and it just means I'm comfortable around you. So, sorry. I don't know. You were totally farting more than I was, and I feel so much better now.
Okay. Well,
Which part makes you feel better?
I'm glad we're on the same page, fart page or something. I'm glad we have the same. Yeah. I'm glad you got to hear me fart because it felt unfair.
I thought you didn't want to talk to me anymore because I kicked over your cat box.
Yeah, that was totally it. No, that happens all the time. That's fine.
That would have been funnier.
Well, now that you have both know what each other's farts sound like.
I mean, really, you skipped a few steps.
Yeah. Mason, would you like to go on another date with Natasha? We'll pay for it.
Yeah, so I guess now that we both realize that we're both nighttime tutors,
Night.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it, and I definitely feel bad about ghosting, and I shouldn't have done that. And now this whole thing is just really funny. So yeah, that'd be great.
Natasha, congratulations! You got another date.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Oh, that's awesome. And thanks for apologizing. I hated that feeling.
Oh.
Yeah, so definitely, and just please, let's go on the second date.
Okay.
That's cute.
Well, and now doesn't matter if you guys fart.
No. Jubal.
Maybe do things to turn each other on this one.
Yeah.
A little reset.
I like that. A hard fart reset.
Number one hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
You know, Steve Carell is a great singer.
Didn't he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp
and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod.
There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months.
We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest.
We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes.
Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Your husband is not who you think he is. Your body is not what you thought it was. Your identity is formed by a secret history. I'm Danny Shapiro, and these are just a few of the stunning stories I'll be exploring on the 14th season of Family Secrets.
He kind of shoved me out of the way and said, move. And he went out the front door and he jumped in a car and drove off. And that was the last time I saw him.
Listen to season 14 of Family Secrets on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Every family has its secrets. But what happens when you discover that your dad has been living a double life?
That is not the look of an innocent man.
Is everyone lying to me about who they are?
I felt such desperation. I felt it was what I had to do.
Listen to Deep Cover The Family Man on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is Saigon, the story of my family and of the country that shaped us.
From iHeart Podcasts, Saigon.
You don't think I'm serious about a free Vietnam?
One city, a divided country, and the war that tore America apart.
This is for Vietnam.
They're pouring petrol all over here.
Freedom for Vietnam!
There's a fire coming to this country and it's going to burn out everything.
Listen to Saigon on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
It's time for a brand new Call of Booty, and it's actually turned into a To Catch a Cheater, because if you missed it last week, Sarah is on the phone, and Sarah wanted to call her husband Justin to see if he would leave his job as a mechanic to meet her for a little booty call. But when we called the shop, somebody else answered, one of the guys that he works with, and by the end of the call, we found out that her husband, Justin, actually had left for lunch with another woman, it sounds like.
Yeah.
And Sarah was obviously upset and wanted to do a To Catch a Cheater. So we'll do that right now with Sarah, who is on the phone. Sarah, how has the last week been for you? It's got to be rough.
Yeah, it's been horrible. It's been horrible.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm like both excited and relieved and terrified and everything for today.
Right.
But like,
since you did the Call of Booty and found out that your husband was not at work that day and he had left with, it sounds like, another woman, have you mentioned anything to him? Has he said anything about it? Because his friend is the one that answered the phone.
Right.
I figured Nick probably wouldn't say anything because he's that kind of guy to avoid conflict. But I don't know. I'm sure they've talked about it. I have been on the lookout. He's not done anything other than be extra sweet.
So
he's not said anything. He's not looked at his phone more than usual. It's and I've been paying attention. Trust me. I've been waiting. Nothing's come up.
Okay.
So I baited him a little bit on Friday. Nothing's come up.
I would be looking for everything too. Has he been sweeter than normal?
Yeah. Dropping by and being you know what? This is just a little extra Mother's Day, just in case, it doesn't have to be a holiday.
Oh, wow.
And,
Nick totally said
so. He's pouring it on.
Through that.
Yes. So his buddy at the shop probably did say something to him if he's been pouring it on. He's probably just hoping you don't say anything about it.
He knows that I'm not going to say anything. I do not want to disrupt our family. That's the last thing, I'm loyal. I'm a loyal person till the end. I'm a ride or die. And, so I didn't ruin the weekend. I didn't say anything. I just kind of waited and watched.
Okay. But you're ready to try to catch him now and see who he was going to lunch with.
Well, ride or die shouldn't be cheated on.
Absolutely.
Right in the middle of a brand new Call of Booty, which has turned into a Call a Cheater, I guess, to catch a cheater.
Yeah.
Because last week Sarah was on the show. She wanted to call her husband to see if he would leave work for a booty call. But when she called where he works, which is an auto shop, somebody else answered the phone, and the dude ended up saying that her husband wasn't there. He left with another woman for lunch. And Sarah has been waiting an entire week to catch a cheater, because obviously she was in the mood to have fun and then found out something terrible. And so we're about to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at, and tell him that he's this month's lucky winner of free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if we can nail him cheating. Sarah, are you ready for us to call him?
Yep.
Oh,
you
Sarah.
bet. You know what? I'm embarrassed, and now I'm to the point where I'm just pissed. You know what? I'm ready to figure out who this is. I'm ready to figure out who's home wrecking my family, and like all of it.
Okay.
So I'm ready.
Here we go. I'm going to dial his phone number right now.
Hello?
Hi, this is Corbett calling from Grocers. I was looking for our rewards card member named Justin.
Oh, yeah, this is he. What's up?
Justin, thank you. Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling with a big congratulations. You're this month's winner. I hope you can hear us calling for you. Thank you so much for your business.
That's great. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for shopping with us. And again, this is not a marketing phone call. I won't ask you for any kind of information. I don't know if you know this, but every single month we choose one rewards card member who gets a free gift from us. And you've just won free flowers delivered to anybody that you want. 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolate, and a card to send anywhere. All on us. It's actually a $316 value, so congratulations.
That's really great. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, then thank you. It's really simple how it works too. I can take down the information in just a few minutes over the phone. I'm prepared to do that right now. I can also set up a time and call you back, or you're always welcome to come down to the store, whatever's easier.
No, this is good. Yeah, I'm
great. Oh, perfect. Okay. Well then, I guess all I would need would be the first and last name of the person you want to send them to, and then if you want to put anything in a card, and we'll be good to go.
Just for privacy, like I'm not going to give the last name, but I would love if you could send it to an Isabel.
Okay. That can work as long as that's fine. Isabel
R.
Isabel R.
Last initials are. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And
you want to put a card with it?
Yeah, I was about to, yeah, card would be great. Awesome.
Okay.
Could you put on the card I love our lunch times, our own personal time, and that my wife has no idea.
Are you kidding me right now? Can he hear me?
Yep, he can.
Your own personal time?
Ew.
Hello?
Hey, Justin, this is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
Yeah, hi, I'm Nina.
And you're caught.
And my name is Jubal. Yeah, and we do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other's messing around, you see who they send flowers to, and that's obviously your wife and not Isabel.
Yeah, that's not my name. You idiot. That's not my name. That's not your wife's name.
The
Who's
laughing
that?
is killing me.
Who is that?
What?
This is incredible.
I'm amazed.
This is
What's
like
so
amazing.
funny? What is so funny? This isn't funny. This isn't funny. This is embarrassing. This is the end of our marriage, Justin, and you did this on the radio. How much of an idiot do you feel like, you piece? You know what? You probably care about as long as your is. I'm so pissed. I can't believe this.
Oh, Sarah.
Okay, I'm just going to be quiet. I'm just going to be quiet.
Babe, Sarah, honey.
That's a great pun.
All right.
Babe,
listen,
honey, what?
Just listen to me for a second. Okay.
I mean, you obviously know, maybe you don't know. I called the shop. Nick answered. He told me you were out with someone. So whether or not you think you're just sending flowers, choose your words, because you're going out to lunch with her for your personal time.
Okay.
I saw you leaving with somebody.
Oh, Sarah.
Sarah, honey, yeah, I love you so much, but yeah, this is actually Justin from your marriage, and you just got phone pranked, sucker.
What?
Hey, Jubal. Yeah, how did my sucker sound? Was it good? Because I've been working on it for a few weeks.
What are you talking about?
Okay, look, Sarah, I saw your email a few weeks ago when you left your laptop open, and I knew you were going to do this. So everyone knew that you were going to be doing a Call of Booty, including Nick, who answered the phone. So, you know.
Oh, my God.
So this is a whole setup for you to cheat on me. Is that what you're saying? What are you saying?
I'm saying I was there the whole time, and I told them to tell you so that I could prank you. So you can't prank the prankster, baby. You just got phone pranked.
Wait a minute. What? You're pranking me. No. This is ridiculous. First of all, a prank is like, those things that pump powder when you sit on them or something.
Yeah.
This is not a prank. This is really up.
It's mean.
The Call of Booty was so that we could go have somewhere and go, you know what I mean? And you know what? You know what? No. You know what? This is your prank? Is this for real? Is this a prank? Are you for real? Justin, is this a prank?
Baby, Sarah, listen. Your mouth keeps running. Like, just let me talk for a second. It was just funny. We can all laugh about this now, right?
No, that's not funny.
No.
Set this whole thing up as a prank so you would think I was cheating on you. It's hilarious. Guys, come on, help me out here a little.
I mean, no.
It's funny. No.
It's not funny.
Not funny. It's not funny. What's funny is you're going to be on couch duty for like at least the next 2 weeks.
At
That's
least.
Baby,
I have all the veg myself. No. On the radio, hear it now. You are banned. You are banned. Don't touch me. Don't touch my butt. Don't even look at my butt. I don't want to hear anybody's name.
I'm going to do that thing that you like.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm going to do that thing. Baby, I'm going to do that thing you like, and everything's going to...
Man, I get wanting to do a prank, Justin, but I think you chose the wrong thing to use, you know?
This probably wasn't how it could have, should have.
He always takes it too far. This is too far. This is crazy. Holy cow.
Yeah, phone prank, sucker.
So bad for
Jubal's Call of Booty.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first people to do podcasts.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but,
Tired and sick.
Tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp
and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod.
There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months.
We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest.
We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes.
Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
It always sucks when you meet somebody and you hit it off, like texting back and forth. Everything seems cool, and then they just sort of fade away. And you're like, what did I do wrong? Did I meet somebody else? Did I say something weird? And you check your text over and over again. You're like, oh my God, I put ... when I should have put a comma.
Too many smiley faces.
You just start thinking about it too much. Like, what did I say? It's even worse when that person actually texts you and says, hey, don't text me anymore. And that's what happened to Jake, who is on the phone with us right now. Jake, what's up? How are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. So the girl that you want us to call today actually said, don't call me anymore.
Yeah, she did.
That's okay. Brutal.
And did anything happen leading up to that you can think of, or she just all of a sudden said it?
I really don't know. I've gone over everything a million times. She just one day just said, I need you to stop texting me, and that was that. That was the last I heard of her.
First of all, why don't you explain who this girl is? Who do you want us to call today?
Her name is Isabella.
Isabella.
She's a friend of a friend. I met her at a party at my place, and she was just amazing. She had great hair, She was like the perfect height. I'm not a really particularly tall guy, but
what is the perfect height?
I like women who are a little on the short side, like 5 foot, 5'1", something like that. And she was right there.
If you're a short dude most of the time you like somebody who's smaller than you. Me, I personally like women who are taller than me because I think it's funny when they have to bend down to kiss me, but that's just me. So you met her at your house at a party. You hung out that night.
Yeah, she came in with a bunch of my friends, and I immediately just made a beeline for her and just said, I said hi to my friends, and then and I introduced myself, and we just started talking.
And were you somewhat sober, or were you guys pretty sloppy by the end of the evening?
I wasn't too drunk. I was a little tipsy, but she was pretty drunk at the end of the night.
And by the whole night, you mean the whole night?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, she got there around like 10, and then the party started winding down right around 2 or 3 in the morning.
Jake, I didn't ask really how long she was there. I was asking if you did her.
That's why he
Did you guys hook up?
I mean, this is not the kind of girl that would happen with. This is the kind of girl I would take home to my mom.
Did she stay at your place?
She did, actually. She asked if she could crash in my apartment. So I set up my couch, asked her, here's my couch. You can have a blanket, and here's a pillow. And I've asked her if she wanted anything else, but she said she wanted to, if it was possible, to sleep in my room, in my bed with me.
Oh.
Nice. And you, of course, said yes to that.
Well, yeah.
and nothing happened between you two?
Nothing really. I mean, we just ended up kind of cuddling a little bit, and we kissed a little bit, but that was it. Nothing ever happened. I have nothing but respect for this woman. She's perfect.
So she obviously liked you enough to follow up with you after that night. How did your text conversations go? Like before she stopped talking to you?
Well, at first they were nice. We just talked about stuff we talked about that night and here and there. And then over time, as we text each other a little bit more after a few days, she just started not texting as much. And then they started feeling a little cold.
Mm-hmm.
And then she just said, I need you to stop texting me.
What was the last thing you had sent to her before she cut you off?
All I did was ask her if she wanted to hang out this weekend.
Ooh.
And that's when she said, "Stop texting me"?
Yeah.
How much were you texting her?
I mean, we were texting each other pretty often. I mean, in the beginning, it was maybe once
No, Jake, I didn't ask how much you were texting each other. How much were you texting her?
Mm-hmm. A lot, let's just say. I was texting her a lot.
All right. Do you think it's too much, or do you think there's anything that you said in any of your text messages? I guarantee you've read over all of them by now if you're wondering why she told you to stop texting her.
I didn't say anything offensive. I didn't say anything that could be even remotely controversial. So I don't know. I really don't know. I mean...
And there's no interaction you've had outside of texting, like say on Facebook, you don't have anything super offensive up there that she could have disliked?
No. I really don't think I do anything wrong. I mean, I listen to you guys all the time. I know what people have done wrong in the past. I'm not the kind of guy that does that stuff.
You're not withholding any weird information from us, are you? Because that's usually what happens. Okay.
No.
You sound like just a generally nice guy.
Maybe because I'm thinking about it too much, but maybe that's it. The whole... Because I couldn't... Throughout the night, I just couldn't say no to her. I brought her drinks. I just brought things over to her. I just said pretty much yes to everything. Yes, you can stay at my place. Yes, you can stay in my bed.
A little bit of a doormat, you think?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. The next time, offer to get her a drink, go get it for her, and then drink it right in front of her.
Or spill
and then go
it
say,
on
hey,
her.
it's pretty good. You might want to go get your own. All right, man. We're going to play a song, come back, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
All right.
All right, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Jake, I think I figured out what your problem is.
What's that?
Well, you're having problems with a girl named Isabella who you want us to call. You were texting with her a bunch, and then she finally just said, hey, don't text me anymore. Now, I was talking to everybody here off the air kind of about the situation and what they think it could be. Everybody in here thinks you're annoying.
That's not true.
I personally don't feel that way. I think you sound like a nice guy to me, but
don't listen
I mean,
to
they
him,
say you might be kind of annoying. Maybe you were kind of annoying to her and texting her too much. I think you're a great guy. I don't think you're annoying at all.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But do you think that's a possibility, though? Do you think that maybe you just texted her too much after you met her and she finally was like, okay, this guy's a little overboard?
Right. That is possible.
Okay.
God, you're a nice guy. If she does end up saying something that's mean, just, don't let it crush you too much, okay, Jake?
All right.
Just prepare.
All right, I'm going to dial the phone over right now, see if we can get her on the phone, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Isabella, please?
She's not here.
Okay. Who am I speaking with?
Can I help you?
Yeah, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5. Who am I speaking with?
This is Aaron. So, what do you want to talk to Isabella about?
This is Isabella's cell phone, correct?
Yeah, she's just not home. Something I can do for you?
Yeah. First of all, who are you, Aaron?
Who am I?
Yeah.
I'm Isabella's significant other.
You're her boyfriend?
Yeah.
Nice. How long you guys been together?
I don't even know what you're calling about. Why do you want to know?
Well, we do a segment on our show, and it's going to kind of be an awkward conversation here, Aaron. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update.
Uh-huh.
And that's where if a listener of ours goes out on a date with somebody and ends up getting blown off, we get an email from them asking if we can call that person and ask why. So somebody sent us an email about Isabella.
That doesn't even make sense.
How long have you... Yeah, somebody recently met Isabella and has been texting with her and thought that everything was going well. And then Isabella kind of stopped responding to him and told them not to text anymore. And they were hoping to get a second date.
Are you we're together. So there's no way she's going out on a date with someone else,
yeah, right.
especially not recently.
Hey, Aaron, I don't want to try to blow up her spot. Like, this might not be a bad thing. How long have you guys been together? Because it could be that she just recently met a guy or whatever.
No, it's not even possible. We've been together for a long time, on and off. So maybe during one of those off periods, something could have happened. But even that seems unlikely.
I know this is probably a hard phone call to take and to hear.
Not hard to hear, because it doesn't make sense. It's not even possible.
Aaron, a guy emailed us, and he's been texting with Isabella. They met at a party a few weeks ago, hung out, had a good time. He thought that she was into him, and then she said, don't text me anymore, and stop texting him. That's why he wanted us to call.
Right, but I'm on her phone now. I've checked her phone. There's no text messages from any guy. Okay, I can assure you of that.
You check her phone all the time?
Enough. We trust each other, whatever, you know.
I like trust. 2 weeks ago, were you guys together or on a break? Because you said you guys have breaks.
Look, it's really none of your business at this point. It's not.
You don't even want to know if maybe your girlfriend is cheating on you?
Who the are you? I've already answered all of your dumb questions, so I think you need to off.
I'm just trying to help you get to the bottom of it because this is the phone number that we got from another dude who said that he met Isabella.
Look, if you have some guy that's calling you, then why don't you tell him he's mistaken and he's got the wrong person and she's got a boyfriend, and to just, back off and stop harassing her.
Okay. I'll do that for you. Hey, Jake, back off. Isabella has a boyfriend. His name is Aaron.
This is so uncomfortable.
Aaron, Jake, the guy who says he met Isabella, is actually on the phone with us right now. Jake, say hi to Aaron.
Hey. So how long have you guys been dating? You never really answered that question.
Who the are you? I'm not even going to answer this. I don't even know who you are. I don't want to know who you are. You sound like a little bit of a dweeb, and I don't think she ever.
I met Isabella
Here's the deal, dude. Here's the deal.
We hung out for the whole night. She stayed in my bed. But it doesn't sound like you guys are really into each other. You won't even say how long you've been dating.
All right, dude. Here's the deal. I don't know who the you are. I don't have a problem with you, but you keep pushing down this road, we're going to have a problem. You need to back off. I don't know what you've got going on. You've made a mistake, all right?
Jake,
why don't we just ask Isabella who she wants to be? Why don't we ask Isabella?
Yeah.
She wants.
Why don't we ask Isabella?
Oh, God, this is so
Aaron,
uncomfortable.
I mean, I know you have her phone right now, but how can we get a hold of her?
I'm not going to give you any of your info.
Where is she? She must be coming back soon.
This is ridiculous. I am with Isabella. We are together. No, you can't talk to her. No, we're not going to go through. I'm not going to listen to this pseudo shrink try to tell me that my relationship isn't working out. All right? So
maybe
radio show.
Maybe you guys weren't together 2 weeks ago.
It was 2 weeks ago, Aaron. That's when Jake says he met Isabella and she spent the night at his house.
In his bed.
In his bed. They made out. I mean, I feel bad for...
You don't feel that bad.
No, really, not that bad.
And Jake,
but Aaron, I mean, that 2 weeks ago, were you on a break 2 weeks ago?
I'm not getting into this with you guys. Obviously, I'm going to talk to her and see what's going on here.
I don't think they were on a break 2 weeks ago.
No. Jake, why do you keep pushing this? I mean, why would you even want to see Isabella at this point, dude?
Look, I understand people sometimes are in relationships just because they're convenient at the time. Maybe this is just because it's convenient.
This is insane. This is not happening, dude. Find another girl, all right?
I can't speak for her. No one speaks for anybody.
When you move out of your parents' house, why don't you go find a girl, all right?
Jake, you keep worrying about what she wants, but the last text message she sent you was not to talk to her again. So maybe she doesn't want to talk.
Well, how do we know it's not him who just sent that? How do we know he's telling the truth?
That's a good point.
I feel bad for Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron, did you send that text message to Jake telling him not to text her anymore?
This is a total waste of my time. I don't know what you guys got going on, but you got the wrong guy on the wrong day. I'm out, and I'm done talking to you, and I'm done talking to that guy, and I do not listen to your radio show.
Hey,
so
well, that's what I was going to ask you, if you would still tune in on occasion.
Yeah.
If you could check us out.
Yeah, sure. You know
9.
what? Why don't you send your autographed picture to someone else, because I don't give a okay?
We play all the hits. I mean, come on.
Oh, God.
Hello?
Yeah, I don't think.
No, he's gone.
Yeah.
Hey, Jake.
Yep.
What did you think of all that?
It sounded like he's really up in her business the whole time. He's controlling what she says to people.
It sounds like she's not in a very healthy relationship.
Yeah, but I mean, it is her choice.
She's in a horrible relationship.
Yeah, but it doesn't. I mean, you're walking into a freaking pile of tornado craziness. That didn't even make sense, but you know what I'm saying. Stay away from the situation.
Well, maybe that's why I should talk to her. Maybe she needs help. I mean, she sounds like she's trapped with this crazy guy.
Yes.
It sounds like trash. She probably doesn't have a job.
Yeah.
But he's controlling her.
Yeah,
I mean,
so you feel like you want to rescue her from
No,
this?
Jake.
Yeah. I want to help her. She sounds like she needs help.
All right, well, good luck in your quest, Jake.
God.
And as I always do at the end of Second Date Updates, I have to ask, I would love to send you out on a date by yourself, because Isabella has a boyfriend and currently won't do that with you. Maybe I can send you to like a kickboxing class so you learn how to defend yourself when this guy kicks your ass.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's Second Date Update.
I'm actually very surprised that the guy on the phone for a second date update today isn't getting a call back.
Really?
Because he could be the worst person on the planet, and no matter what, an American girl will call him back. You know why?
Yeah.
Because he's an Englishman.
Yeah, I knew he'd have an accent.
Yep. And so he could be a murderer, and they're still like, I don't care. The accent is so hot, I have to go out with him again. His name is James. James, how are you?
Well, I'm good, mate. How are you?
Not too bad. Thank you very much for emailing us and agreeing to do a second date update.
Absolutely. I'm glad you can help me out, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I'm surprised that this girl isn't calling you back. I'm guessing, how long have you been in this country?
Couple of years, just 2.5 years now.
Okay, and I'm guessing in your experience, it's probably pretty easy in the bars and the clubs when you meet girls with that accent, isn't it?
Yeah, there's not been a problem so far.
Yeah, I know.
I had an English guy hit on me once. He was so ugly, and I was still flattered by it. I was like, oh, my God, he likes me. He's talking to me.
And she's married, so.
Yeah.
I did have to turn him down because of that, but whatever.
So you're not getting a call back from a girl. Her name is Sarah?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, and how did you meet her?
We actually met through Tinder.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
And, I mean, it's not something that we do very often, although I do very often. But, I met her through Tinder. We agreed to meet up. So I drove over to pick her up, and we went, downtown for a couple of drinks, had something to eat. We spent a couple of hours together. It was good. We had a really good time. She was really cool, like really easy to hang out with,
Let me ask you a question. For a guy like you, who has an accent that American women love, is it annoying? Do they sit there and harp on it the whole time? That's what I picture happening. It's like, oh, it's so cute.
That has been the case a couple of times, but like Sarah was just, she didn't really even pay that much attention to it,
Yeah.
It was kind of cool.
And I do feel like if you're a more well-traveled person, you're probably not going to care quite as much.
Right. Yeah, she seems really, really, really cool. I'm shocked.
What did you like about her so much?
Like I said, she was just really easy to hang out with, like you mentioned about other chicks that like, harp on the accent or always talk about themselves or, always, she was really easy to talk to. She listened to what I had to say. So the stuff that she had to say was really interesting. It was like a quality date, It was like we'd known each other a couple of months or something.
Was there like one moment during the date where you're like, she's definitely into me?
Definitely into me?
Yeah, like a moment where she showed how interested she was.
I mean, it seemed like that from the very start,
So why do you think she's not calling you back then?
I honestly don't know. The only thing this is going to sound stupid, but the only other thing that I can think about is that I just bought a new car, and my parallel parking skills are not really up to par. You know?
Yeah, that's.
It took me like 5 or 6 times to get into the space, and then you know. Like, I was freaking out about that, and then at some point she even asked me, she was like, do you need me to do that for you?
Do you need me to get out and help you park the car, you little Englishman?
I know. I was like well embarrassed, you know, and then you know, I tried to explain about the other side of the road is not doing me many favors, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I get out of the car, and then I walk into the restaurant, and I forget to open the door for her to get out. So,
okay.
You know, if that's something to go by, then I don't know. That might be the only problem.
That is a terrible feeling when you're on a date and you're having trouble parallel parking, because then you just start to get hot under the collar and you're embarrassed and you're just
it
like...
was awful.
And it's always in front of a crowded window of people, too. So it's not just your date watching you, but about 200 other strangers.
Right.
So the only thing that you can think of that might have gone bad on your date is the fact that you had trouble parallel parking and didn't open her door.
Yep.
That seems silly, though. That was at the beginning. How did the end of the date go?
It was good. Everything was great. You know, really, it was really great. Full of smiles, full of happiness. There wasn't one awkward moment during the night when no one had anything to say, or you know.
Did you guys kiss?
Yeah.
You did? Okay. What kind of kiss, though? Like a real quick peck on the lips or a full...
I mean, just a little bit more than that. You know, it wasn't anything, you know, hot and heavy, but you know, it was a good night kiss.
And what was the last thing that you guys said to each other?
I said, I'll be in touch, and she said, okay, that would be great.
Okay, and has she responded at all to any of your text messages or phone calls?
Not one.
Nothing.
Wow. And how many times have you tried to reach her?
I've texted her like 3 or 4 times and called her twice.
And did you tell her, like, oh, that kiss made my heart skip a beat or anything like that?
No, I didn't say anything like that. I mean, I met the girl on Tinder, you know?
Yeah, not exactly going to be like, I think you're the love of my life from that kiss.
Right.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, hang on.
Cheers, mate.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hello, love. And welcome back to today's royal edition of the Second Date Update. I'd be your host, Jubal Flag, and today we're talking to Sir James of Update. He went out with a lovely young lass he met on Tinder. Took her out for drinks, hoping that later he'd be able to show her his throbbery.
Wow.
But he was unsuccessful in getting the knickers on the floor back at his flat.
So that's what
So
they
now
call it.
he is on the phone, wondering what went wrong. And James, I never asked you, what is your occupation? I would assume chimney sweep? I never...
Oh, yeah. Thanks for that. Yeah. I work for Mary Poppins, and I've got a smoking car called Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, too.
James is on the phone. James is English, yes, so of course I have to mess with him a little bit because it's weird to us Americans when we hear an accent. Ooh. Yeah. But he did go out with a girl named Sarah, and Sarah isn't calling him back, which is weird to me because I would think any guy with an English accent or Australian accent in America
Or
just
accent.
kills it. Yeah, accent and Vietnamese accent, whatever.
whatever.
Any sort of accent usually does very well with the American women. But she's not calling him back. He thinks the reason that he's not getting a call back is because he had trouble parallel parking.
Oh.
So much to the point where she was like, hey, do you want me to do it for you? And then he didn't open her door. But that's the only thing you can think of. Other than that, they had a great time. We're about to call her and find out if, in fact, he did something wrong on the date. James, you ready to go?
I am.
Can I ask you one question, James? You don't fall into the stereotype of bad British teeth, do you?
No, that's a myth. The whole thing is a myth. Like, we don't all walk around like Austin Powers, you know?
I went to London before, and I wouldn't call it a myth, but I'm glad that you're not there.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Sarah, please?
this is she.
Hey, Sarah, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm good.
What's going on?
I'm at work. I'm good.
Just calling to check in with some of our listeners. Do you listen to the show?
Yeah, no, I listen to you. I'm just shocked you're calling me. It's kind of random.
Any idea why I might be calling you?
Honestly, no.
Well, the reason I'm calling you today is one of our listeners sent us an email about you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's somebody that you went on a date with recently. His name is James.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay, and so it sounds like you know James. He says that you guys met on Tinder and went out for drinks and had a fun time, but you haven't been answering any of his phone calls or text messages. So he asked us to get you on the phone and ask if he did something wrong.
Oh, God. Okay, look, I don't know if I need to do this on the radio. Like, I don't want to embarrass him.
You don't want to... Well, that's okay. He wants to be embarrassed. He's the one that emailed us.
I think he wouldn't really appreciate me calling him out on it.
Okay, but we talked to him, and he's prepared to hear anything that you have to say.
Is he on the line right now?
If you're worried about embarrassing him, I mean, he's asking for it, basically. He said he's okay with that.
Mm-hmm. And I have to know this explanation because he sounds lovely with an accent. I don't know why you would turn this dude down.
Yeah, see, that's exactly the problem. I don't buy it.
What?
You don't buy what?
I don't buy his whole I'm British thing.
Well, you think
You think he's faking it?
I studied abroad. I lived in the UK for a couple years. I think he's faking being British because it's something that works. And we met on Tinder, so you can be anybody on Tinder. It's true, though.
Why do you think you think the whole accent thing, everything is just a lie?
Absolutely.
Whoa.
Was there like a hint when he was talking that you're like, oh, gotcha?
I mean, you said you talked to him. Didn't you hear it for yourself? It's pretty bad.
I thought it sounds like he's English to me.
Hey, can I have a little dicky bird now? Can I have a word or what?
Wait, is that him?
Yes, it is. He's actually on the phone. You asked me a second ago, and I didn't answer you on purpose because James is on the other line listening.
Oh, my God.
Hello, Sarah. How's it going?
See, are you listening to that? Hello, Sarah. How you doing?
It sounds legit to me, Sarah.
I mean, it is legit. It is legit. I don't know what you want. I mean, I could show you my passport. I could, give you my national insurance number. I could, I mean, I don't know what else you want me to, what do you need to see?
Yeah, I'm sure you could show me your fake green card and your fake passport and your fake everything else.
Yeah, because I've got all the time in the world to sit around and generate fake copies of documents so that I can meet girls on Tinder. You really, I mean, come on.
That's exactly,
the most stupid thing I've ever heard.
Exactly what I think you're doing. No, it's exactly what I think you're doing.
Wow, Sarah, paranoid much love.
Oh, way to be all patronizing. That's going to make me want to go out on a second date with you.
I mean, at this point, it's really, it's I mean, it's neither here nor there now, is it? I mean, you think I'm a complete fake, so I might as well just go balls to the wall,
Yeah, I don't think you're fake. I know you're fake. And you're laying it on pretty thick with the whole parallel parking job. Oh, I can't park the car because it's on the right side of the road. At least 5 to 6 times. I could have
That's a
parallel
pretty good
parked.
accent, Sarah. That's a pretty good accent. You should try faking it and meeting people on Tinder.
Okay. Just give it up. Your accent is so fake.
I don't know what else to tell you. I've got nothing else to go with. This is me. I'm a.
Come on, just give it up, dude. And you have really two perfect teeth for somebody who's British anyway.
I mean, and this is crazy. I've never heard anything like it. Yeah. You need me to call my parents in London or something? You can have a little word with them. They can tell you who I am.
Oh, sure. I mean, I'll call international. Hell, we can Skype if we want to. And they can sit there, oh, Papa, cheerio. Who's this? Are you dating James? Oh, she sounds lovely, James. Let's invite her over for tea.
All right, see, now we're crossing the line. This is outrageous, Sarah. I don't know what the it is you want me to do, but, I mean, this is just bloody ridiculous, mate. And if anything you say, I'll do to prove to you.
I don't know how to get you to prove that you're faking it, but there's just something slightly untrustworthy about you.
Wow. I don't know, mate. I don't know. I'm at the end of my tether now.
Sarah, I'm confused. You liked him on the date, right?
Well, I liked him when I met him on Tinder. Until then we met in person and he started faking the British accent.
I don't get this. Why would I fake a British accent? You've already said that I'm a pretty good-looking guy and I've got perfect teeth and I've got, everything else. So I wouldn't really have a problem getting dates, would I? I mean, the accent...
That's just it. You're attractive enough on your own. I don't feel like you have to lay it on that thick. Like, you do have nice teeth, and you are attractive, which is why you don't need to fake the accent, because you have some other stuff going for you already. Like, that's
What
not
are you talking about, Sarah? Are you a dialect coach now or something? I'm English. I'm from London. Crystal Palace. SW16. What else do you need to know?
James, it doesn't sound like Sarah is going to believe you no matter what.
Yeah.
For the record, James, I believe you that you're British.
convinced.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, what neighborhood are you from?
I just said that. Crystal Palace.
Oh, sounds made up to me.
Yeah.
right.
Google it.
Oh my God,
Google
Sarah.
it. There's a football team. I lived right on Church Road, right opposite the football stadium.
It would be called Church Road, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Right, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarah, I would love to ask you if he'll go out on a second date with James. I don't think he can drop the accent because I have a feeling that it's real.
Yeah,
Are you willing to go out with him again?
Sarah, do it. Don't sabotage this.
Yeah.
Nope.
What?
I can't. No, I can't. I'm not going to waste my time with somebody who wants to be a charlatan and lying to my face, and I don't need that. I don't know how he's convinced you guys, but he certainly hasn't convinced me, and I wasn't born yesterday. I'm not going to waste my time.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're doing
You
this.
are having a laugh.
Sorry, James.
Unbelievable.
No second date for you, man.
I don't know what to say, Sarah. I don't know what to say. You know, you missed out, love. You missed out.
That's all right, James. I'm sure there are plenty other girls on Tinder that be happy to drop their knickers for you anytime.
Wow. This girl. Wow.
Well, thanks a lot for your time, both of you. We appreciate it. Sarah, better luck on Tinder finding like a real American guy who's not faking it like James is.
I'm not faking this thing.
Oh,
listen
what
to me. Hey, listen up, right? Listen. I'll send you, just for shits and giggles, I'll send you everything. My passport, my green card. I'll send you everything just so that you know. You know? I mean, I'll show you the tattoo of the Union Jack on the end of my if you want.
I hope you actually have that.
That would be amazing.
James is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and unfortunately, he's getting ghosted by a date he went on with a Natalie. James, before we get into your date, man, how long has it been since you heard from the Natalie?
It's been almost 3 days.
Are you sure you're getting ghosted?
Yeah, well, I would have got back in touch with somebody before now if I was interested. So yeah, I kind of get that feeling.
Okay.
I just didn't feel like it was going to be that long when we left things. So I was just a little surprised.
Okay, so tell us about that. What happened on your date?
We met at a sports bar. Okay. The reason that I suggested that we meet there was, I saw on her profile that she was at a baseball game and she was having a great time. So I'm like, oh, okay, she likes sports, so we'll go to a sports bar. I thought that'd be good.
Was she drinking in the picture you saw? Because then you would also know she also likes to drink. Put those two things together.
It looked like she was having a beer, and of course, sports bars, there's a lot of good beer options. So I'm like, okay, that's her vibe. That's her it's her kind of environment. So I was like, all right, this will be good. And yeah, I thought it really did go well. Told some jokes, she laughed a little bit here and there. It was a little loud there and the game was on and, we were watching the game and things. But yeah, I just, she's beautiful. And I kind of felt a really good connection. And, I just felt like we'd be texting or talking by now. And what did I miss? There wasn't anything that was standing out to me like, oh, I really screwed this up or that she wasn't really interested. So I'm curious, like, what was it? I think maybe because, I don't know if it's maybe because we split an appetizer, maybe I ate a little too much of it. It
maybe.
Could be that, like, we got one of those pretzels where you like dip it in the, and I thought
the cheese.
Yeah. A person's appetizer etiquette, I believe, can tell you a lot about their personality.
It does, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe because she wasn't eating that half, and I started to pick away at that a little when mine was done.
You can tell a lot. You can tell a lot, James, based off of an appetizer etiquette, because if somebody is really taking over the appetizer, you know how they're going to be in a relationship. It's going to be their relationship, right? You know,
but I didn't want to be wasteful, though.
Well, and
I think that might be a good sign.
I don't think it's a bad thing that you were eating so much of the pretzel, but it's more like how you communicate that. Like, are you going to eat that?
Yeah.
Are you cool? Because, you know, I want to eat that. You know,
it was kind of chilling there on the plate for a good while.
Okay.
So I figured, fair game. And we had, kind of moved on from it at that point.
I can tell you from experience, this is a red flag. If you're sharing an appetizer with someone and then they throw like their napkin on it before you're even done, you know they don't care about you at all.
Ooh, the appetizer test.
Wait, what do you mean? Throw a napkin on it?
It means like they're done, right? They're done eating. With the appetizer. It's their appetizer, but an appetizer, if it's for two people, you're splitting it. So they throw like maybe their used ranch and a napkin on it, like, I'm done, but you're not done yet. They didn't check with you. It shows they have no regard for humankind at all.
Wow. Well, I don't think James did that, though.
No, you didn't do that, did you, James?
No.
Yeah, you don't sound like a sociopath to me. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, and call her and see if we can find out why you're getting ghosted and maybe try to get you another date next, all right?
All right,
play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up right after this.
#1 hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
You know, Steve Carell is a great singer.
Can he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Keith Giamanco seemed like a mild-mannered suburban dad, but secretly, he became someone else, a master of disguise who went on a crime spree. At the time, did it seem like a crazy idea?
It seemed very crazy, but I felt so desperate that I felt it was the quickest, easiest way out.
Did you allow yourself to think about how it could go wrong and what that might look like?
No, I didn't want to manifest that. I was trying to manifest success.
Every family has its secrets. But what happens when you discover that your dad has been living a double life?
That is not the look of an innocent man. This is going to change my life and my family dynamic forever, because everything that had existed prior in my reality is now untrue.
Listen to Deep Cover The Family Man on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
June is Black Music Month, and on the Drink Champs podcast, we're speaking with the hottest names in the culture, like Sway Lee.
Do you realize how legendary you are?
I appreciate that. I be seeing it, but I'm like, man, I still got like so much more to do. Like Prince, he dropped like 30 albums. We dropped like 5 right now. Like, that's the rate we gotta be going.
Yeah, that's a good attitude.
You'll also hear stories from industry legends and hip-hop pioneers like Fab Five Freddy.
I directed one of Nas's early videos.
Which one?
One Love.
Wow.
Yes. I literally filmed in his apartment in Queensbridge.
Wow,
his moms was still up in that apartment. Nas was just beginning to take off. His pops used to live near me in Harlem. His dad introduced him to a whole lot of, conscious stuff, and he made a young prodigy.
No matter the era, Drink Champs brings you the biggest names and the most unfiltered conversations. Listen to Drink Champs from the Black Effect Podcast Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
James is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and James isn't getting either of the teas that he wants. He wants to be talking and texting with Natalie, but he's not getting either of those teas. So we're going to try to figure out why he's getting ghosted and then see if we can get him another date. We're about to call her in a second. James, real quick, refresh everybody's memory on your date with Natalie.
Well, I thought it went really great. We went out and met at a sports bar, which I had suggested. I figured maybe she was into sports because I saw in her profile pic she was at a ball game, having some beers, having some fun. So we got there, it was a little noisy, the game was on, but, I thought it was going well. Talked about some cool stuff, had an appetizer, and yeah, I didn't get any indication at all that it went poorly. In fact, I thought I'd be, hearing from her the next day. I was really excited to kind of keep things rolling, and I just never did. So I don't know if there's something missing or what.
You got to find out if it's because you ate too much of the pretzel.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I don't know. Split an appetizer, and I'm thinking, did I eat more than half of it? Was that offensive? I don't know. I really have no clue.
All right, we're going to call her right now and see if we can figure it out. Here we go. Ready?
Yep, let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Natalie, please?
This is she.
Hey, what's up, Natalie? How are you? My name is Jubal. I host a radio show. It's on the radio, and it's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Natalie. I do that, too, with Jubal. And I'm Victoria.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, there's three of us on the phone. I'm not sure if you've ever heard the show before.
I've dabbled into your show here and there.
We're calling you today because we actually got an email about you from somebody who dabbles with our show a lot.
Oh, okay. Who might that be?
Well, it's also a guy that you dabbled with for a second, but now you're ghosting him. His name is James.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, James emailed us because he wants to know why you're ghosting him.
Oh, well, there's plenty of reasons why I'm ghosting him.
Oh. What are they? Do you mind telling us?
Well, we went to a sports bar, and he wanted to watch the game, and, it was loud, it was noisy. He wanted to share an appetizer, and he ate most of it and didn't really ask if I wanted the last part of it or anything.
How'd you feel about that? Just curious.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, my God. Like, everyone should know, like, hey, like, it's great to ask the other person that you're sharing with first to make sure it's, good to go. I think that's a rule that everyone should know,
If it's just sitting there, though, do we really care?
Well, I'm a slow eater, so, like, I like to savor my food and such, so...
He just didn't really give you a shot to eat much of the appetizer. He kind of took too much of the appetizer.
Yeah.
That why you're ghosting him?
There's more to it. So we barely had conversation. He would make lame sports jokes and puns, but not much conversation. And I felt like he just really wanted to watch the game versus really get to know me.
Oh, all right. So you don't feel like he really paid much attention to you, even though he asked you on a date?
Yes, exactly.
So did you guys talk about anything? He said you guys had great conversation.
I mean, he talked about the stats and such of the team, but that's really it. And I don't really like sports that much. So there's that. So for me, like, I'm not going to care about stats. I definitely like going to sports games because, there's a great atmosphere. You get to dress up. You're with your friends. You have good drinks. And then also he did try to order my drink too. He did tell you that.
Did he get it right?
I'm not much of a beer person, more of like a hard cider person. So I had to step in and stand for myself too. So,
Oh, no, wait a minute. That was the same drink you had in the photo on your profile. So, I mean, I don't know how I could have gotten that wrong. I thought that was the right choice.
Natalie, that's James. He's on the phone been listening this whole time, wants to talk to you.
I am so sorry. I thought you wanted to watch the game. That's why I wasn't saying anything. I thought you were into it.
No, I wasn't. It was just, I rather have conversation. And also, that beer that was in my hand was the first time I ever tried it, and I didn't like it.
Oh, my gosh.
Damn.
I'm so sorry. I kind of based a lot off of that profile picture. You were at a game. It looked like you were having fun. So I thought, you love sports. So, yeah, I thought I was being polite by letting you watch the game. And I am so embarrassed because now I'm remembering all the sports jokes I made. And those probably came off really lame. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry.
James, let me interrupt real quick. I basically asked you, hey, let's not talk about the game anymore. Let's get to know each other.
I don't have an explanation for that. I mean, I may have just been a little nervous, because I don't know. You're a beautiful woman, and I was having a great time, and I thought things were going well, and I might have just been a little nervous, and Yeah, I really kind of misjudged this. I'm sorry.
Natalie, doesn't he get points for actually paying attention to the photo, though? Like, he really tried to do this for you.
Yeah.
Well, he could have asked me, like, what things I like to do versus just base that off of a photo.
I'm really sorry, Natalie. It's just I am kind of nervous because you're really pretty.
I mean, it's better than what other people have told me before, but sure.
No, you're beautiful.
Thank
Oh, my gosh. I mean, how could anybody say anything contrary to that? Absolutely. My impression was beautiful inside and out. On the inside, too. I just really got that impression about you. And, that maybe just threw me a little bit. No, I think you're a great person. I really, really do.
You don't know me. Like, we didn't spend much time talking about anything.
I would like to get to know you. I really would. And I'm just really sorry that I kind of misjudged some things or thought I was really super slick by making a lot of assumptions based on your photo. That was not the way to go.
I mean, the appetizer wasn't that great either.
Yeah, I was worried that might have been one of the reasons that I didn't hear from you, and I regret that.
Well, Natalie, would you like to go out with James again on another date? We'll pay for it.
I just want to add before you answer that, if you agree to go out on another date with me, we can go wherever you want. You order whatever you like, any drink, any food, as many pretzels as you want. I want you to take the lead on that. You can even order my drink, my food if you want. You can choose what I wear, any of it, all of it. It is completely in your hands.
It's a little
totally
thirsty.
Yeah.
Pull back.
Sounds like James really wants to go out with you again. What do you think?
I mean, that was a dangerous statement that I will hold him to. So, yeah, I will go on a second date with him.
Yay.
Wow, that worked.
All right.
James might be showing up to his next date in a tutu, whatever Natalie wants. Natalie gets. Yep. Congratulations.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We
invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first people to do podcasts.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but,
Tired and sick.
Tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp
and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod.
There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months.
We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest.
We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes.
Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is Saigon, the story of my family and of the country that shaped us.
From iHeart Podcasts, Saigon.
You don't think I'm serious about a free Vietnam?
One city, a divided country, and the war that tore America apart.
This is for Vietnam.
They're pouring petrol all over here.
Freedom for Vietnam!
There's a fire coming to this country and it's going to burn out everything.
Listen to Saigon on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Happy Pride from the Outspoken Podcast Network. All month long and all year round, we're celebrating being loud, proud, and always original. It's me, Brandon Kyle Goodman, host of the podcast Tell Me Something Messy. Check out my show for unfiltered takes on dating, relationships, and adulting. Listen to High Key for the best pop culture takes, and There Are No Girls on the Internet for all your tech news. For your favorite celebrity kikis, check out Outlaws with T.S. Madison. Learn to love yourself unapologetically with BFF, Black Fat Femme. And start your day with intention with Waking Up with Ryan coming in July. Celebrate Pride with the Outspoken Network. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Pride, and listen now.
I've been hearing for decades that the markets can solve climate change. Today, we have more incentives for market solutions than ever, and emissions are rising. On this season of Drilled, Carbon Cowboys, the story of 3 market solutions colliding in one multinational boondoggle.
You gotta give Bruce and the guys credit. They're Republicans. They don't give a shit about any of this stuff.
Listen on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
The guy on the phone for a second date update today took his date on a very, very cool date.
Really?
Yeah, he took her back in time.
What?
To, I believe, 1979.
The year we always want to go back to?
They went roller skating.
Oh, that's cool. That's such a fun date.
I didn't realize people even went roller skating anymore. I was listening to this like, hey, whip me across the floor, whip me. Don't people do that when they whip them? They make them go fast or something?
Ask them to do it or something.
I don't know. I've never gone roller skating myself, but I know that it used to be a big deal. I had no idea people still do it.
That's cool.
Hey, what's up, Mike? How are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Good. What's up, Roller Skate King? So you took the girl that you want to call today. What's her name?
Denise.
Denise. You took Denise roller skating, huh?
I did. I thought it would be old-fashioned. I've been roller skating for a long time. I thought it'd be a good first date.
Oh, you're like into roller skating.
Yeah, it's kind of a lost art, the whole rollerblading fashion. I kept it classic with the roller.
So you still roller skate a lot, or this is just like a date thing that you did?
No, I still do. Thought it'd be kind of cool. A lot of people don't roller skate, and I thought it'd be a good idea.
Okay. I think it's a great date idea, as long as you warned her beforehand and she didn't show up in like a cocktail dress.
Well, I told her before. I told her to wear something comfortable and all that stuff.
Where did you meet her?
I met her at a coffee shop.
Okay.
I was waiting in line for my coffee, and I saw this really cute girl, and we started talking, and one thing led to another, so I wanted to take her out.
And the next thing you knew, boom. Let's hold hands and spin in a circle. And then we're going to get on our knees like we're going down, and then get back up. Whoa, that was awesome. Did you feel the force when we were moving around in a circle?
They don't always play disco songs,
So they don't? Do they play current music now?
They do. They
do. Okay. So how did she like roller skating with you think?
Well, at first, it was a little difficult. I was showing her some moves and trying to get her on her feet, and we were going good for a pretty long time, and then I started to notice that she was kind of like falling and tripping, and so.
What a turnoff, huh? A girl who can't skate.
Well, I felt bad for her. She said she hadn't done it since she was a kid, so I was trying to show her a good time.
Were you trying to coach her the whole time? Because that's the only thing I can see going wrong with when you go out on a date with somebody who does something really well and you're not that good at it. It turns into like a coaching session.
No, it's been a long time since she had been skating, so, I was just trying to give her some pointers and stuff to make the date more enjoyable.
Okay, and how did she do?
She did all right. She fell a couple times. I could tell she was a little bit discouraged, which is, normal.
Yeah.
And this is really embarrassing, but she was starting to fall, and I grabbed her, and I grabbed her boob by accident.
You trying to catch a falling girl by her boob?
Maybe I do support roller skating.
No, I wasn't trying to like cop a feel.
Yeah, right.
Well, no, I'm serious. It was like she was falling, and I was trying to grab her, and I just so happened to grab a little piece of her boob.
Did she notice? Did she say something to you about it?
Well, I could tell she was kind of upset, and I apologized. I said, I didn't mean to do that.
Did she believe you?
I thought she believed me, but
So she was able to recover and joke around about it after she initially was mad at you.
Yeah, initially mad at me, but then, we sat there, we laughed, and we had a good laugh about it. And I thought that'd be a good kind of segue into, grabbing a bite to eat. So we rolled over to the concession stand.
Took her out for some hot dogs and some popcorn or something like that?
That's the best they got at the concession stand. And then kind of out of nowhere, she had said that she had to go somewhere, which is kind of strange. She said something about her sister, and she was just being kind of vague about it.
Do you feel like she was making up an excuse to get out of there?
Well, yeah, and I felt really bad about what happened, and she left in a hurry, and I'm not exactly going to be, chasing her down the parking lot.
Skating after her?
Yeah.
Skating after her car down the freeway?
You're right, because skating on concrete is pretty bad. So I started texting her, didn't hear from her.
Has she answered you at all?
No.
Nothing?
No, not at all.
So the only thing that you can think of is that she's upset because she thinks that you groped her.
Well, I didn't grope her. I was trying to help her up.
But in her mind, you think that she might think you groped her.
Yeah. Possibly.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back. call her and get your second date update, all right?
Okay.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I personally don't understand why the guy on the phone for a second date update today, his name is Mike, isn't getting a call back because he got to second base on his first date. Oh, wait, he's probably not getting a call back because he wasn't supposed to get to second base on his first date. He accidentally grabbed his date's boob. Mike is on the phone with us. He wants us to call a girl named Denise. They went out roller skating. Apparently people still do that. And at one point she fell and he went to go grab her to pick her up and accidentally put his hand on her boob. She seemed upset about that. But they ended up laughing it off and everything seemed cool. And then when he was like, let's go get some snacks from the snack bar, she's like, I gotta go. Made up an excuse and left. No hug, no kiss, nothing. And she hasn't talked to him since. So we're about to get her on the phone and find out if it was the boob grab that did him in. Mike, are you ready to make the phone call?
Yes, I'm ready.
Is there anything else that you can think of that could have possibly gone wrong other than that?
I can't think of anything else.
All right. I'm going to dial the phone number right now, okay?
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Denise, please?
Yes, this is her.
Hi, Denise. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. How are you?
Fine. What is this?
I'm calling you from a radio show. It's called Brooke and Jubal in the morning. And the reason I'm calling you is that one of our listeners sent us an email about you.
About me?
Mm-hmm.
And you're a radio show?
Yes. You recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out with somebody and then end up blowing them off after the date, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and ask if something happened.
Okay.
So you recently went out on a date with a guy named Mike, and Mike really wants to see you again, but you haven't been returning any of his phone calls or texts. So he asked me to see if we could get you on the phone.
That's kind of weird.
I agree. So Mike told us a little bit about your date, said that he took you roller skating.
Okay.
I just want to make sure we're talking about the same Mike here.
Yeah.
He thinks that you guys had a great time roller skating. Is that not true?
I think he had a great time.
You think he had a great time?
I don't know. I don't know. He's just kind of creepy. Like, he's just kind of a creep. I don't know.
Is it because of the boob grab?
The what?
Well, he told us at one point you were kind of falling down and he went to go pick you up and accidentally grabbed your bazoom.
Yeah, I can't believe he told you that. But yeah. No, I mean, that was an accident. It's just the whole thing was just, he's just kind of creepy. Like, he's like a skater creep.
Like a skater creep?
What is that?
Yeah, I've never heard of a skater creep before.
Well, I haven't really either, but that's the best word I can use to describe it. Like, he's like really, really into roller skating. And like, we get to the place and like, he knows people, like people kept saying hi to him. And when we went to like the place where you rent the skates, the guy was like, hey, Mike, where's my favorite pair or something? And I was like, what is that about? And he's like, oh, I have like 7 pairs of skates, and he likes these ones I have that have glittery wheels.
Wait, so you're saying that Mike is like the man of the skate rink?
Yeah, basically. I don't know, the whole thing was just really weird.
But what's creepy about that? I mean, it just sounds like he has a hobby that he's really into. I can't imagine that there's a lot of men spending a lot of time at the roller skating rink, so I'm sure it's easy for him to make friends there.
You just said it right there. There's not a lot of men spending that much time at the skating rink.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Don't hate the guy because he has a hobby and he wants to share it with you.
It's like borderline like obsession, and he kept showing off things. Like, he kept showing me moves, like, and like, telling me like the names of them. Like, there was this one thing he did that was like, he was like really proud of this move called the shoot the duck, where you like get down on one skate with like one leg out, and he was like, and like donut circles or rings or something with another one. I'm like, he was like teaching me them. And, like, I can barely stand up. Like, you know, I look like a kid on the skates, and he's, like, skating backwards and stuff. It was crazy.
Was he just showing off to you, you felt like?
Oh, yeah, totally. Showing off.
But if you guys would have gone on a date outside of the roller skating rink, would you have still thought he was creepy?
I mean, that's the whole thing. You know, we're on a date, and he's treating it like, you know, his own, like, personal show. Like,
come watch me skate.
Yes, exactly.
Think about this, though. For that brief moment in time, you were with him. He's the king of the skate rink, I guess. You were the coolest girl in that place.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's saying a lot, I guess.
So why didn't you just tell him that maybe, like, this isn't going to work because we have two different interests?
Oh, I don't know. He was nice, so I didn't want to be, like, rude and, like, make an excuse to leave. And then he was like, let's go get some snacks. And we went over to the thing. And he's like, don't worry. He's like, don't worry, they know me here, so I can get free food. And I was like,
really?
Okay.
That's amazing. Yeah. Hey, don't worry about it. They kind of know me, so I get free hot dogs and all the popcorn you can handle.
Sweet skating, Mike.
Yeah.
Okay, what if I told you that Mike is actually on the other line listening right now?
Shut up. Seriously.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
This is unbelievable. I mean, it wasn't that bad.
Okay.
I mean, you were laughing, you were giggling, we had a good time, like, I was holding your hand.
No, you held my hand for like 2 seconds before you like sped off and did some sort of trick or something.
Because the rink was clear. There wasn't anybody else on the rink.
No, the point is you didn't pay any attention to me. You were spending the entire time just showing off your skating skills.
I was paying attention to you when you fell, obviously, like I was picking you up.
Yeah, after like the third time I fell, you didn't even notice the first couple of times. I mean, when you said like we're gonna go roller skating, I was thinking we're both gonna go have like a fun little like silly fun time. I didn't know I was going out with like the skate king of the world.
Well, I'll take that as a compliment.
You should, man, if you're good at what you do.
Yeah. Well, I am really good. And, you know, I thought I would kind of show you into that world a little bit and have you get to experience that.
You know, you're spending the entire time going around showing off your moves, and I'd rather you just, you know, spend time with me. Just talk to me. You know, we can't talk when you're, you know, doing triple sow cows on the other side of the
I did spend time with you. I mean, I helped you up a couple times.
Yeah, you got to do more than just help somebody up a couple times, Mike.
Help her up so you can watch
You should probably pay attention to your date.
Do you know anything about her at all?
She's not a really good skater.
I mean, what are her interests? Can you name one interest from your date that Denise has?
Well, we never got to that point because we didn't get to eat. And that's why I'm hoping to get a second date so I can find out more about her.
All right. Oh, Denise, would you like to go out with Mike again? We'll pay for a second date.
I just think we're not communicating very well.
Yeah.
What if we send you somewhere where there's no bad 80s music and there's no skating and you guys can sit and actually talk?
I just think that ship has sailed.
I mean, I really think you're missing out on something really special.
You know, I have to agree. I think that you are missing out on something special. 2 for 1 skate night. That's right. That is something special that a lot of couples don't get to experience. Boom.
Okay, well, that's all right.